It's actually about something that I feel I haven't been very forthcoming about or very truthful about. The show is over for this week. Job done. We're almost at the end of the year 2 with 3 weeks to go until the summer break. But I know I won't make it that far. I'm hanging on by a thread. I lean into the microphone with one final thing I need to say. I need to pre-record a message for our audience, something to be played on Monday morning during the first show break. Listeners will hear my voice and think it's coming to them live, that I'm speaking to all of Sydney from my little patch within Sydney. But in reality, I'll already be half a world away. I need to leave immediately for reasons that will soon become clear. I'll be checking into the Betty Ford Centre in Rancho Mirage. I'll be spending 28 days there. I've voluntarily enrolled in a 12-step program there to treat the substance dependence and drug addiction I've been able to keep secret for 3 long and painful years.
Are you okay?
I am okay, yeah. I'm not crying because I'm ashamed. I'm just crying because I kept this in for so long, and saying it out loud right now to everyone is like scary in a way. I didn't know whether I should say this or not or share this. This was 2 years ago, and over those 2 years, I've gone back and forth in my mind about, it went, no one ever found out, and I was really grateful for that. But people will look at me differently and judge me. I think sometimes it's important that we share these things and get rid of the shame that might be attached to it. I don't want to get to the end of my career and look back and regret that. And I know I would regret it if I hid it away and wasn't honest about it. And I don't think I'd ever regret telling the truth and at least trying to help someone in that was in my situation. And when you're in the middle of an addiction like I was, and it warps your way of thinking, and I was in this horrible existence that I thought was the best thing ever. I thought this is the best it's going to get. For me, I was never going to go. I wasn't.
I get it.
And I was in tears one day, and I had to tell Gemma for reasons that are in the book. It came to a head. And she was such a great friend. She said, "I'm sorry, Jackie, but you are not going to taper off this. It'll never work. I'm checking you into rehab at the end of the week and we're going." And I said, "Don't be ridiculous, Gemma. Like, that is such overkill." And she said, "No, we're going and we're doing it." And I thank God she did that. Thank God there was someone out there like her, because
you'd be dead now.
I believe she saved my life. I actually do.
It's very impressive knowing you that you've come out, because this is behind the curtain stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been given this position, like where I have a platform and I can speak to so many people. And I think that it's just so, I don't want to look back one day and think I had an opportunity to help someone with my story and I chose the coward's way out by keeping it secret.